a lot of drama, a lot of weird stuff happening today in World of Warcraft this last week. Blizzard is reworking the way that they handle bans, the way that they police the game, so to speak. As you can see here, a couple days after launch, people were spotting game masters. As you guys know, game masters were very rare in Original Classic. They were basically living the Wild West for everybody. There was no control whatsoever to what happened in the game. That's why the bots were rampant. You know, the entire thing ruining the economy, a flask going for 1,000 gold, the hyperinflation, the people fly hacking, all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? If you played Classic back in 2019, you got thousands of horror stories of how they never policed the game. But now, at launch, we got game masters. They were spotted in a lot of places. This guy found one here in Elwyn Forest, and there was also this guy here in Goldshire. Alliance bias, of course. They only control the Alliance. They don't like us, you know. We don't have police. We don't have snitches in our town. That's what's happening. From that initial burst of people controlling the game, everybody got the question, are we finally gonna get a fair and reasonable enforcement of the rules? And that's, my brothers, what we're gonna be talking today. Because people are getting banned. People are getting banned for not the smartest and most reasonable reasons. This guy right here got banned for naming his pet Carrion Bird. Okay, Carrion Bird. That's a vulture. That's the name, the default name you get from a pet when you tame a vulture from the Badlands. That's the name it gets. So that was the normal name of the pet. And for some reason, this guy got banned. And he made an appeal, and the appeal got rejected. So people are just questioning here, and like the most common explanation people got is that there is some sort of mass reporting going on, something like that. This kind of reminds me of when the Lazy Peon got banned for naming his character the Lazy Peon. You know, like the peons in the level 1 orc zone. The Lazy Peon actually got banned one time for calling his character Lazy Peon, believe it or not. But as you can imagine, the reporting system is still very much automated. A human being would not be banning somebody for the default name of a pet. Also, it just kind of speaks about how terrible the automated tools are. Why don't you have like a list of names or bad words to ban people for instead of just relying on mass reports? It's so silly. It's so silly. But anyway, look at all these bans, okay? We got here a mega post. This is what prompted me to make this stream today. Automated bans are out of control. Blizzard customer service continues to hit new lows. This guy made like an entire compilation of all the bans. Abysmal customer service, inconsistencies in unbannings, and a warning to those being boosted in Marodon. As you guys know, boosting is very much legal in WoW. Like if you gave somebody gold and it's legitimate gold and you get boosted, that is supposedly fine. You cannot get banned for that. But people are getting banned. My guildie has a level 60 mage and he boosted me. We chill in the entrance, he did the pool, everything went great. Next pool, I am gonna try the 300 mob pool. Gets to kill phase and all 4 of us, the noobs, get our accounts instantly banned. And not the mage, just the boosting. And it says the reason is hacking and cheats. Okay, so that's very interesting, right? Like the mage didn't get banned and the people getting boosted got banned. That would suggest to me that if you get like a huge burst of XP very quickly, the game triggers that it must be because of a hack. And to be fair, that is great progress from like actual 2019 WoW. But how is that cheating? Why do you put it just as a threshold of XP? Like you gotta put more logic into the thing than that. Especially if you got a 5-man group, right? Because if you're a mage and you're solo in Sulfarak, I'm pretty sure you can get even more XP than those guys. I don't know, that's very weird. To give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe they are experimenting. Maybe this new system just got rolled out, which is very probably true that they just rolled out automated cheat detection. They have to start somewhere, right? Like when YouTube made their automated demonetization thing, and you know, like all the people were getting demonetized for no reason for like a year until that thing started working right? Because they gotta train the thing, they gotta fix it, right? They gotta make it work. This is probably that scenario where they are just rolling it out and experimenting with it, and it's gonna take a while for them to figure it out. I instantly appeal, miraculously I get put through a human being, and I get unbanned 12 hours later with an apology after it was escalated to the security team. Sadly, the story isn't the same for my 3 other guildies who were instantly met with bot replies on their appeals, the ban stays, etc. They appeal again, only for one to be left pending, while the other 2 told the bans are permanent. So a straight permaban for getting a little extra XP in a dungeon. It truly beggars belief. Okay, that's a weird set. Do people say that? Do people say beggars belief? Never heard that in my life before. How horrendous the customer support is right now. I appreciate we probably triggered some sort of auto ban from the gigantic pool and that some things need investigating, but when it is almost impossible to get things rectified, how the hell can you have peace of mind sinking thousands of hours of your life into a character if something unfortunate happens and you can't even have things fairly assessed by a customer support representative? As a word of warning for now, decline any boosts, as there may be something that triggers the anti-cheat too if too much XP flows at once. And you can see the comments is full of people complaining. Anybody know how to get unbanned? Well, you just spam customer support over and over and over and over again. They got like a phone number and email and whatever, and you just spam them, and you just... This is assuming you didn't deserve to get banned, okay? Because I don't know what you did. But if you didn't deserve to be banned, the best solution I can give you is every freaking day, email customer support. And one day you're gonna get lucky that one of them actually looks at it. Like what this guy told you. One guy got an email and everybody else didn't get a human being on them. So it's a question of numbers and luck, sadly. It shouldn't be this way. I also got banned for nothing doing spell clip with my Scarlet Monastery mage. Yeah, see, like, I hope they do like a mass reversing of the bans now that a lot of people, because there is no way it is only this guy. How many people farm Solfarak on a mage? Like, a lot of people. How many people do the Marodon Worm Pool? I remember from level 48 to like 54 or something, I leveled the Marodon alone with my mage. How many people do that? A lot of people do that. Like, if they all get banned, they are gonna have to do something about that. Contact a dev. Oh yeah, complaining on Twitter, okay? That's also another great way, and I wish it wasn't the case, okay? I wish it wasn't the case, but if you go to Twitter and you add like Blizzard and you go like, I got banned for no reason, and you do it over and over and over again, if a couple people see it and Blizzard goes like, oh, we're looking bad here, that's all it takes. It shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way, but that's the way it works. The only way to get unbanned is to get a human being from Blizzard. You're damn right, Devon Hart. That's exactly what you gotta do. Same thing happened to Payo. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Payo is a great example, right? Because 3,000 people were watching him when he got banned. Blizzard was like, oh, this is bad, and they unbanned him. Nothing against Payo, right? Like, it is not his fault. He got banned for no freaking reason. But that's what you gotta do. Like, if I were you and I got in this situation, I would go to Twitter. And like, every day I would go to Twitter at Blizzard. My account got banned. Here's the screenshot. I didn't do it. Like, roll the dice. Roll the dice. That's what I would do. That's why I want private servers to be viable. It keeps them honest. Oh, Johan, like Turtle WoW rattled a bunch of cases in Blizzard, okay? They are really like tweaking from Turtle WoW. You know, that was like a huge bomb to their morale right there. Like a Russian escort and 3 teenagers in like a basement can make WoW in Unreal Engine, and they cannot make a new raid for SWORD. They are really like reconsidering everything right now. They should fix mob padding. I absolutely agree. I don't think the evade bug, I don't think that stuff should be in the game, okay? Like, private servers fixed all of these exploits so easily, okay? You wanna know what they do? If the mobs cannot get to you for a certain amount of time, they just teleport to you. That's it. That's all they gotta do. And all these exploits, quote unquote, they go away. Yeah, they already did something like that for the safe spotting. The safe spotting from the guards in Booty Bay and Gadget Sand, that's one of the examples, right? But in a private server, like if I were to go to a vanilla private server and I were to do the Sulfarak pool and I get on top of the wall, right? The mobs are like struggling to get to me for a while, and then boom, they teleport on top of me and I'm dead. That's what it should be. Either accept that people are gonna AoE farm or fix the exploit. Like, why are you gonna ban them for doing it? That's the part that I don't get, okay? I am not saying they should do it. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna ban people for that, actually remove it from the game. That's all you gotta do. Here's the update. Okay, the guy got the appeals and all the people called, and like the whole scandal this guy made, because once again, in making a big stink about it is the way you get changes in Blizzard now. Sadly, lamentably, just a little update to my thread a couple of days ago. I think it is especially valuable to make this public because I see a lot of people that got banned after last week. Let me preface this by saying that I appreciate most people do not like people getting boosted. And that is fair enough, but this is in regards to the clearly broken system Blizzard likely implemented to combat bots that is getting lot of normal players screwed over with permabanned accounts left high and dry by Blizzard's abysmally inept customer support. Okay, I wouldn't say the customer support people are inept. They do not exist. That's the problem, okay? Like the one guy that got to a real person got unbanned, okay? So they know how to do their job. There is just not enough of them. Blizzard, if you are reading this thread, there is something broken with your cheat detection and it needs addressing immediately. Wrongly banned Redditors, keep standing up for yourself and making tickets. If you truly got banned wrongly, do not stop making tickets until you are unbanned. Exactly what I told you, see? You are a paying customer and do not deserve to get caught up in bot replies and poorly trained customer support staff. I will be honest with you guys. Albion Online is a free game, you play it on your phone, and if I were to get banned, I could get a person to look at my ban in 12 hours. You pay $15 a month for a game that already came out, they do not even make new content for it. Why? How is this acceptable? How many customer support tickets do they get? Like, let's be honest here, how many people get banned every day that do not deserve it and would like to get appeals? It cannot be that many. It cannot be that many, okay? How many people would you need? 20 people? Minimum wage? You don't need an engineer. You don't need a doctor. You don't need a lawyer to look if you are botting or not. It is not that crazy. It is not unreasonable. You can probably get third world labor to do it for you. You know, like some guy in Egypt can probably look at bans. Alright, for those who didn't see it, this is the TLDR. Okay, we looked at that. The guy got boosted, he got banned. And here's like the problem, okay? Like, if you're gonna ban people for boosting, make it against the rules. But here, this is the statement we got from Blizzard. Character boosting is not against our code of conduct. Using exploits is, but not boosting. The rules do not forbid boosting. So if you don't like boosting, that's perfectly fine. But do not clamor for people getting banned for something that is not against the rules. That's just dumb. That's just you asking to get banned tomorrow. That's what you're doing. That's just a kangaroo court. I will check tickets for 10 hours a day for as low as $10 an hour. $10 an hour in Argentina is probably a lot of money. How much is that? 10, 50, 400? Yeah, that's a lot of money in Argentina. There you go. You can get Argentine people to do the appeals for you. I'll do it. Like, how many people do you need? How many appeals can you look at in an hour? At least 5. At least 5. I don't know, you could even make a system where like you complain and like you gotta make a big stink about it. You gotta like send 2 tickets or something and then you get a human being, you know, you escalate it. But yeah, it is not that many people that you need. It is not that many people, guys. The guy's not putting screenshots of the thing, you know, like they're not even putting like the actual message here. Refer to associate team. Ban reduced to a 6 month and threaten to be at perma. This is crazy. Like if you keep making tickets, they will perma ban you. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do, man? It is truly hard to believe that Blizzard is a 10 billion company. 10 billion company? This guy is so innocent. Microsoft paid 70 billion. What is one of those mom and shop $10 billion corporations? Like the entire GDP of Portugal? Yeah, that's a tiny company, man. Blizzard is 7 times bigger than that. 4 loyal customers, yada yada yada. The guy is very mad. Okay, the guy is mad. He should be mad. Once again with this beggar's belief. What is beggar's belief? Can somebody tell me if this is a real word or he just made it up? I think this guy just made it up. I wonder what the hell the stockholders would say if they knew lifestyle conduct. Oh my god. This is so... I genuinely wonder what the hell the stockholders in caps, you know, that's how you know this guy's middle-aged, would say if they knew the lifetime customers were getting their accounts wrongly terminated. That's such a Redditor take. Oh, that's such a Reddit thing to say. Like, holy crap. Blizzard is not even a public company anymore. Microsoft paid for it. Yeah, this reminds me of the forums. Like, this guy probably was on the forums and he got banned and he came here. This is like forum language right here. Please be aware that each case can only be appealed once. You kill a person and you get like 3 appeals in court. I and you take too much experience in one pool in Sulfarak, and they just do not feel like looking at the first appeal, and you're done. You're cooked. I like this logic. I like this. All the information to provide to you. This guy takes like such terrible screenshots. It's gotta be a boomer. It's gotta be like a boomer. This action has been taken. Can I zoom into this? Oh my god. Doesn't open the image. Okay, let me download it. Okay, there we go. No, it's still pixelated as hell. I never got an honest review from them. I made 50 appeals and I was fighting for my account. Yeah, you gotta make it public. You gotta go to Twitter. That's what I would do. Your request has been taken to a specialized team. So the guy just spammed appeals until one actual person looked at it. And there you go. They got unbanned, basically. We gotta teach these men how to use Paint. Okay, there you go. Look, gotta wonder where all those GMs from day one went. And the guy's like, they were also bots. That's funny. So yes, apparently the new GMs they put at the launch of the game, they were a publicity stunt. They were not actually gonna be there for the rest of the game. Huh, that's kinda sad. I miss the old days when there was a GM popping up sometimes. You pay $15 a month. You pay $15 a month. The least thing they can do is give you customer support. Holy crap. Like, I just cannot stand these people that go like, this is not sustainable. We pay, what is $15 a month? We pay $180 a year, okay? We pay 3 full game releases a year to play this game, like a God-fearing citizen. And it is not sustainable for them to give us customer support. I don't know. I am happy that they are trying to make automated bot banning measures. They are very behind on that. They should have done this from launch, making an automated system to detect and ban bots, because they didn't. They didn't. It is so easy to detect if somebody's fly hacking. Are they on the ground? No. Well, they are fly hacking. It's that easy. Every private server has automated tools. But at the end of the day, you still need human beings behind it. You cannot just let machines do everything. Like, is ChatGPT gonna handle the appeals? I wouldn't be surprised if some of the responses were made with ChatGPT. Like, I read like an article somewhere, like all the school homework is getting made by ChatGPT now. Like, they gotta make like software to detect if ChatGPT is making the homework. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, and that's why I tell you, there is gonna be false positives. Even if your tool for banning bots is really good, there is always gonna be false positives. That's why you need a human being to look at the appeals. Also, you gotta make your appeals kinda hard to do. I don't know exactly what I would do, but put some sort of barrier of entry. Like, it takes you a good 5 minutes to file an appeal, okay? To stop people from automated appeals. You know, you don't want bots to make automatic appeals to play the numbers and see if like some of the bots get unbanned. I get that, but you still need appeals. You still need appeals. Holy crap. I cannot believe I gotta say this. So yeah, I just wanna warn you guys, do not boost. Do not get boosted. I was gonna get boosted myself, and now I'm not gonna do it until they fix this. I don't know, we're gonna be looking for an update very later on. And what is it, that thing that I say? Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.